Well, here in Island Park, we had, in the church we had 10 inches of water, but the town sits very low. We're actually high in the town. Most of the town had 6 foot of water. So most people had anywhere from 4 to 6 feet of water in their house. Most of those houses, it was their main floor, not a basement, but a main floor.
Basically on Wednesday night, our missional community, our DVD didn't work and the DVD player we were going to watch, and so we started talking about other things. God had a different plan, and basically, long story short, he put it on a few people's hearts to see what we could do. We were going to pack a minivan with some stuff from down here and drive it up to some place in New York. We had no idea, and that was Wednesday night, this past Wednesday, and by Thursday afternoon, we kind of started to find a pastor up here. Kelly Lagaris found a pastor friend up here that really needed our help, so that started to come into place. And before we knew it, by Sunday afternoon, we went from having a minivan to a cargo van. We took that back. We're going to get a 12-foot box truck, and we ended up with a 26.5-foot box truck packed to the top all the way to the back with all the stuff that you see here. And we basically just got here and unloaded it all Monday afternoon. And it's just been awesome to see that happen. Plus, on top of that, we have had thousands of dollars in gift cards and several $1,000s in cash just handed to all of us in the last couple of days in our missional community, which we're all putting together, and we're going to basically hand to them today.
The church, of course, has this extensive flooding and damage. Our home had similar, so we're not living in our home. We haven't been in our home for 2 weeks. And then the community is hurting so bad, and you see the devastation that I think you just look and say, okay, here's what we do here. All right, that's taken care of. Let's move on to the next thing. How can we help? And at first we were a little hesitant about, what could we do in the community, until we just realized that all we need to do is be open, and people are dropping stuff off, like you folks, bringing this tremendous amount of material. And so, people will just come, and we just become a staging area. We're not, and doing what we can.
It's been unbelievable. It's stunning how many people are coming up and helping and, offering help. And you guys, it's been fantastic. This is just breathtaking to see all you've done. It's been hard. There's moments, it's like, 1 minute you're saying, thank God I'm safe, everything's going to be okay. The next minute you crash. It's like a roller coaster of emotions where you don't know, how are we going to do this? Am I going to have the energy and the strength? What am I going to do? I've got to replace appliances. I've got to replace everything I have. Where am I going to get the money to do that? So your generosity, it's just beyond words. So we appreciate it. We really do.
Appreciate everything that you've done. You've been such a blessing to our church. You have no idea. All the hard work, all the coming and the traveling. God is going to bless you immensely for that. So we just thank you from the bottom of our hearts. We really do appreciate everything you've done.
Words can't express the thanks that we have for this. It will affect and minister to so many people. And you think some of the things might be just basic things, but that's where we are right now. The basic things are so important. Cleaning material, water, clothing, these kinds of, and everybody in this town has to replace their household. Their households are gone. And so things like dish towels are so important. We just appreciate it so much, and like I said, it's hard to express that to you, but know that we do appreciate it very much. Thank you.